Okay, good morning, YouTube. So this is your boy 3 Stacks Big Mac. Now listen, I'm just getting into this Bitcoin thing, and I've been doing my research, and I was wondering. I was like, look, have I missed the entry price? Earlier this year, I think it was like $700, something crazy like that. Halfway through, we were looking at like 3,000 or something. And I was like, man, did I miss it? So, I don't think so. And I'll tell you why. And if you're like me, you're like, man, it's $11,000. What am I going to do? I ain't got 11,000 or whatever. Well, some people do, some people don't. But you can buy it in portions. You know what I'm saying? So anyhow, I was like, all right, if you look at it, Bitcoin, there's only gonna be 21 million made ever. Okay, 21 million Bitcoin made ever. Right now, we're sitting at currently about 16.7 million. Okay, so you only got a few million more Bitcoin left before it's completely finished mining. And you're talking about it's 11,000 give or take right now, but once the supply ends, the demand is going to skyrocket. Okay? So you're talking about the ultimate model of supply and demand. I mean, right now the demand is high and we still got, about 5 or 4.5 million to mine. And this right here, this chart right here is the mining rate over, the Bitcoin's lifetime. So I was like, look, I could sit back and, wonder if it's worth it or if I should jump in now if I missed the mark, or whatever, but I don't think so. At the rate that it's growing now, the mark, the price could end up somewhere astronomical. Who knows? But there's only 7 billion, give or take, people on the planet with an open market currency of only 21 million. And I know all 7 billion people don't have internet access. Okay, I got that. But of those billions of people that do, there's only 21 million Bitcoin. And in this day and age, the people that are born now, if we're going to live in a digital world, in like 5-10 years, everybody going to want Bitcoin. Everyone. So to get back to my point, I was looking at a bunch of different platforms and, I came across this Bitconnect deal. And what they're talking about is, hey, you loan us your Bitcoin. We'll trade, you buy your Bitconnect coin, and we'll trade it and pay you back interest over time. So I was like, all right, well, what are you talking about? So I go here, and I'm looking, and this is what they're talking about. You loan this amount of money over here, and here's your, contract per se, time frame, and this is what they'll pay you interest, over this amount of time. So I was like, all right, well, let's see if it works. Why not? Because you don't want to be the person that's sitting back like, well, I could have got in at 10,000 and now it's at 100,000 or now it's at 30,000. And man, 10,000 wasn't that much now, but 30,000 really is. Well, you could always start when it gets to 30, but that's on you. If you put in an amount that you're willing to lose, like any smart investor, you put in an amount you're willing to lose, and you lose it, you won't miss it. You just move on to the next thing, do your research, and hope that you're getting into something good. So this right here, after my research, I'm saying, why not? If it blows up like certain people are thinking, and it reaches, 200,000 per coin, 75,000 per coin, I got in at 10,000. You know what I'm saying? There's people that's been in since 1,000 and they're cashing out, making millions. So why not? This is not the only place that you can invest in Bitcoin, but I'm gonna try it out. So let's get some comments going. Let's find out what we can do. For the people who are thinking it's too late, go with me and see. Follow me and see, and say, hey, if it ends up being a bust, hey man, I told you it was too late. But if it ends up not, then hey, let's spread the word and make this thing grow so our investment can grow. Bitcoin is a once in a lifetime opportunity. If it pans out the way that a lot of people are speculating that it will. Unregulated currency, free of taxes, free of international fees, free of counting your pockets, and it's totally visible on the transactions. You know what I'm saying? So there's everyone can see whatever transaction is being purchased, but there's no attachment to you per se. It's only your address, your wallet address. So, without those governmental, strongholds and taxes, and it's open to the world as a community. So you can basically say, hey, I'm gonna charge you X amount of Bitcoin for your car. Are you willing to pay it? Yeah. Are you willing? You know what I'm saying? So the ceiling is really high on this, I'm thinking. I've been investing for, over 10 years. And, I think this is a viable thing to try. I'm not any type of, guru. I'm not any type of financial advisor. I just do my own personal research, and, I decide to get into whatever I think is viable at that time. And this is one of those. I've been in foreign exchange. I've been in the regular stock market, real estate, whatever. And this is something that I'm willing to put, whatever I'm comfortable with in the platform and see what happens. So, I don't want to make a super long video. So, let's see what happens. For everybody who's thinking, yeah, you missed it, why not jump in and see what happens? You might like the reward. You might reap the benefit of doing it. You can never get to your financial goal in investing if you don't invest. You can sit back with the naysayers and say, hey, this is a scam. Maybe it is. But how are you going to find out? By watching everyone else take part, and then over, 3 years, they're cashing out, and you're sitting back like, I told you in 5 years it's going to be a scam. You got 2 years left, but yet they're cashing out, thousands, millions of dollars, and you're sitting back waiting for it to bust. I don't want to take that chance, because if it doesn't bust, if it's not a scam, if this Bitcoin thing is real, then I want to be able to cash out and say, hey, this is what happened. I got in and done something. I didn't put in 50,000, but I put in 10. I put in 15. Let's look on this Bitconnect thing. They're talking about the returns could be something else. So this is what the percentage has been over the last 5 days. Okay, let's just look at the last 6 months per se. On average, they've been giving out 0.95% on the last 6 months. So let's say 6 months ago, you put in, I don't know, $2,500. Let's just say you put in $2,500, and your term, let's see, there you go, $2,500 lands in here. So 239 days. Okay, so 239 days, you put in $2,500. 239 days. That's not even a year, okay? This is what you're gonna get back. You're getting back $6,000. 62.75. 73. This is what you're getting back. Your total, with your principal is going to be $87.73. You put in $2,500, and in 239 days you get $62.73 back, plus your $2,500. Why not? Could you stand to lose the $2,500? Sure. If that's your threshold, sure, why not? So, is that a reward worth the risk of $2,500? In my non-professional, non-financial advisor opinion, yes. So, you can follow me and see how I succeed or see how I fail. I'll be putting, different videos up and showing you how to get in Bitconnect, show you how to, jump in Coinbase. That's a digital wallet, that you're going to need. Coinbase is kind of affiliated here in the U.S., so they might end up with some kind of regulations on them because they got to abide by, the big bad government. But there's other wallets. There's Mycelium. Mycelium is they charge 10%. If you're going to use them, there's no ceiling on, as far as I know, there's no ceiling on what you can use as far as like when you connect your card or your bank account. But they're going to charge you 10% to buy your Bitcoin. This might be the best one out. Blockchain. Blockchain.info. They're worldwide, and they're probably one of the most secure blockchain wallets that you can get. Okay, so again, Bitcoin 1122. There's a cap of 21 million to ever be made. 16 million have been made already. 16.7. You don't want to wait until there's 20.9 million made and you're trying to get your last one. I just need to get one. But people are going to be trading it. By the time it gets to that 20.9 million, and they're looking for that last one, and the price is, the demand is up. The supply is up. Oh my gosh. And the demand might end up, the price might end up somewhere, 10 times that. Who knows? Bill Gates backs it. Elon Musk backs it. Mark Cuban hated it at first, and now he's backing it. Those are only a couple of billionaires that, are thinking it's worth it. Do they have a little more expendable funds than you? Possibly. But work with what you got. But anyhow, I'll be putting up more videos. Click the subscribe. Click the bell. Follow me on the journey. I'll put some links in to different things that you might want to take a look at. And if you want to get into Bitconnect, try it. There's another one, USI Tech, out there. I've been doing research on that. I can put a video up about that. But don't miss the bus. I'm all about helping people, man. And I think this is a great chance to help a lot of people. Help your family. Help your personal situation. Help your friends. You get a bunch of this. Drop some in someone's account so they can have some. I think it's definitely worth it. Again, I'm not a professional advisor. I'm just a regular guy looking for an opportunity. And if you are, click and subscribe. Let's go together, man. Bounce some comments off each other. I'm trying to learn too. If you got insight to help me out, please share. What I can do is help you out with the insight that I have. All right? So check you guys out next video. Click to subscribe, like it, drop some comments. I want to hear from everybody, man. Have a great one.